Alright, before I get into the video, I was editing and I just wanted to get a few things out of the way first. One, these strats are good, but they don't make you immortal. So, if you're cooked, recognize you're cooked, use your brain, and find a way out of there. Second, don't play like a coward. For the smoke and for the Mozzie strat, you might kind of want to be inclined to sit and twiddle your thumbs, but you still have to get aggro at times in order to pick someone off. And the third thing goes hand in hand with that. Don't swing like an ape every 2 seconds. Play patient if you need. You have to find the right balance. Alright, hope you enjoy. Alright, what's up, schmucks? Today, I'm going to be showing you some nice solo queue strats for defense for Aviator, Kitchen, and Trophy on Villa. If you're having trouble with this map and you're a solo, these are strats you can do all on your own, help you rank up. Diamond 5 right now on console. I mean, make what you will of that, but I don't know, I probably could get higher, but I just hit Diamond 5 for the charm and quit. But anyway, first spot for the Fenrir, you come here, you spray this middle one out. It won't look like it's fully gone, but trust me, it is. And then you'll see sometimes it wants to stick out, but you just aim it up a little bit more, and then now it's in there. You're pretty much gonna have this on the entire round. If they're on a drone, there's no way they're seeing that. If they're only way they really are gonna figure out where it is if they're kind of standing in the Fenrir and they're just standing here looking around for it, right? But that's why you have this one. So right here, you come and you want to put this one a little bit more to the right, because they can't. It gives them a harder time shooting it from over here. If they do drone it out, they're gonna have to come and expose their whole body if they want to shoot it from the back, because you can break a Fenrir if you shoot it from behind. And then you want to run observation blockers on Fenrir instead of the deployables, and you want to come here. You want to place that one sticking into the hallway. Right, this will just make it that much harder to just drone you out. That much harder. They'll be pretty much just make it hell to push. This Fenrir, you come, you throw it right here. I think that's probably the best spot for that, because if they're right here, they're not gonna be looking straight at the ceiling unless they drone this. And so, pretty much the whole game, and you can, whenever you swing the hull, you can swing like this, right? And if I'm gonna show you guys, they can't see you from over here. They literally can't see you. They see the window. Actually, it's debatable, but pretty much this, you're never gonna really be exposing yourself to this hallway that often. This is kind of just the type of thing where you play super close and then you just bait off of it. You hear it get hit, you literally just pre-fire this and fry anyone who pushes that. And then a lot of the time no one pushes that. So what else I like to do is I come over here. You can do whatever you want, honestly. For this one, you gotta throw it on this light or that light. I do this one a lot, I feel because this is a strat for actually playing 90. I feel like this helps you out more when you're actually in 90 than the second one. The second one helps your team out a lot more, but like I said, this is a solo queue strat. So you pretty much want to have that one and that one on the whole game. And I know you're probably worried about the 90 window, but I'm telling you, even in my ranks, dudes are clueless. These teams are uncoordinated. Even if they know I'm here, not very often do they hop on the window to push me out. And even if they do, a lot of the times I've had an ace hop on this window just so he can get this wall with his charges. And if I hear them breaking it, a lot of time you can come prone here, right? And then they'll just screw off from the window after a minute and they'll think it's clear. But pretty much what you do is you just kind of sit here the whole round. I mean, you can peek if you want, but you just bait off of your Fenrirs, and the observation blockers help to make it so they can't really know you're here. You bait off your Fenrirs. Once this one turns red, it's pretty much going to be a free kill all the way down the hall, because you only get a certain sight range with the Fenrir. So they are definitely not going to be able to see you all the way down here. That might be a little bit of a problem with this one. You can swing from further back if you want. But this one, definitely you can just wide swing them and just fry anyone. I'm telling you. And this Fenrir right here, this middle one, like I said, if they destroy that one, if they ended up breaking that, that's when you turn on this one, because they're gonna think, oh, finally I got the Fenrir out of here. I'm gonna go push site door, right? And then you turn that one on. Like, it makes a small sound cue. It's very unlikely they'll hear it. And then you see this one turn red, and then this one is truly a free kill. If someone turns this red, they're literally stuck, stranded in the middle of the hallway. You just swing it, you fry them. This one, you either turn on if this one gets destroyed, but a lot of the time, I feel like, okay, it just destroyed all my Fenrirs, but oh well. A lot of the time, what will happen is I'll be here for a lot of the round, and people will just not push this double door trying to clear out 90. Like, I don't know why. But if that happens, but I still hear a lot of movement over here, like they're trying to push the site door, I turn this one off. Oh my god. It's starting to piss me off because every single time I try to hold X on it to activate and deactivate, it just makes me want to switch my op. If I hear a lot of movement going on over here, you can use this as intel as well as like a thing to disrupt them. So I pop that on, and if it's red, there's someone over there. Like, that's a free kill. Of course, you obviously have to you have to pie the corner out. You have to make sure no one is on that door before you like full wide swing, but this is good for intel, and if this one gets destroyed, it's a nice little backup. Alright, so the next strat is for trophy. Pretty much, you want to make literally the tiniest little rotate you can right here. This is if, like, you really just need to leave. This, like, because if you get stuck over here, where I'm about to show you where you're going to be playing, it's like, a lot of the time it's over for you. Also, you can shoot this out, punch it out, whatever you need to do. Get this thing away from here. It's kind of, like, glitchy. I don't know if you guys see this. Just earn some rewards points as well. But anyway, this is OP for a few reasons. So first of all, you have a deployable. Literally no one can push bathroom. You're on smoke. Smoke just got his deployable back. No one can push this bathroom. You have two angles on the steps. You have this one, which I just shot out, right? I mean, sometimes you might just, like, if they know you're going to be playing here, you don't always want to shoot this out because they can get an angle into you. But a lot of the time, you'll literally hear them through the floors, just like creeping around down there before they come up. You can get a free kill down here, and then if they do get up, of course you just waste time with all your smokes. Throw a bunch of smokes there, but I mean, don't be like just throwing them just to throw them. Use them wisely, but and then you might be thinking, yeah, it's just a deployable shield. It's nothing that special. But this desk is like OP because you can just come here, you can shoot out these drawers. Look at this, bro. Like, if you're prone here with your SMG and you have the deployable right here, they're gonna be looking behind the deployable. They do not, like, if you're peeking this as an attacker and you're like clearing this corner, you see the deployable, you're like, oh fuck, and then you're not worried about this little tiny minuscule like hole but they don't know about it, but you can just fry them so bad from that. Also, if you have a duo, if you're worried about getting droned and stuff, you can have a duo hop on mute, get like some jammers around here. Same goes for the other strat. If you have like a duo, you can have them hop on castle and castle off 90 window just to make it a little easier to play. But yeah, this is a really nice hold, and you want to make this rotate as small as possible, because if you make it big, like, dudes from this door will see it. They'll have a way easier time just like seeing you, wallbanging you, whatever. And it's solo queue, so you can't really trust your teammates to let you know that people are pushing from over there. But yeah, moving on to the next one. I'll cut to it right now. Alright, so this next spot is for the kitchen site. And I know a lot of you guys like to roam. You don't like to sit near site that often, so here's a nice little roaming strat for you. So pretty much off rip, you're gonna hop on Mozzie for this one, and you're not really playing him as an intel operator. You're more playing him as an intel denial operator for right now. So at the start of prep phase, like, you don't really have to help reinforce. I'm sorry, but like, you don't have to. What you're gonna do is you're gonna come around like a high traffic area like this. You see, we have 4 different things converging all into one. and you're just gonna drone hunt. You're just gonna like peek here through the whole prep phase. Try to shoot drones. The more you can take out, the better, right? And then right as prep phase is about to end, I don't know, I'd say maybe 15 seconds left, so you have time to set it up. You're gonna come up here as Mozzie, and honestly, there doesn't even need to be that much like rhyme or reason to it, but you kind of want them on the windows. A lot of times when people throw their drones through the windows and you have it on your pest like this and it actually covers up the window, you'd be surprised. These things are like agile. They'll throw their drone, chuck it into the window, and it'll like jump onto it literally midair, and their drone will land all the way over here, but it'll still be hacked. And you come right here and you put one there. You can put one like, honestly, you can move this and kind of put it in the middle of the room like that, or like on this wall a little bit higher. But yeah, you're gonna be sitting on in this little closet, because a lot of the time on kitchen, people love to play vert. Come up here with ram, just literally destroy the entire floor of the site. They come up here with fuse, start blowing up the entire site. So your job is just gonna be to try and take down as many of those like important vert play ops from upstairs, and just waste as much time as you can, right? So they're gonna be on these windows. They're gonna be like trying to drone you and everything, like throwing their drones in. It's all suspicious. Honestly, you should put a pest in this drone hole, but the door has you covered, I'm not gonna lie. And you can prone into this little thing right here like I just showed if you want to hide in the corner even more, but you have to prone to get out because of this bar. So if that's like a risk you want to take, making some more noise, I don't think you should do that if someone's right direct on your window, but if they're pushing from over here, you probably could. But yeah, you're chilling here. Sometimes they might not even try to drone it. Sometimes they might just be brainless, jump in the window, and then you start hearing a dude put a fuse charge down. That's when you clear this. Make sure he doesn't have any boys on the window. Have a little bit of trigger discipline. Make sure there's no one else in the room that can shoot you, because this guy's going to be stuck in an animation. Swing it, and then after that, just fry him, bro. Like, or if there's a ram, if there's a ram that comes through, throws their stuff in here and just starts breaking it, sometimes you might have to let it go off, play the long game to end up taking some of these people out. But you can definitely get a few kills off of this. It might be a suicide mission, right? You might, because they're all gonna just stack up here. Like, there's not much protecting you from them just kind of jumping in and just throwing bodies at you until they get the refrag. But it's like, if you can take two of them down with you, and if you killed Fuse and like, if you killed Fuse and Ram, or Fuse and some random person, or Ram and some random person, you helped your team a lot. Like, instead of the site getting completely destroyed, it's like they're safe down there. And this will boost your KD if you can take down at least 2 people. So yeah, if you guys like these strats, let me know if I should drop some for more maps. I don't know if anyone else like invented these. I don't know. I just be kind of doing these in ranked. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what map you're trying to see next. Peace.